to your whiteboard briefing officially for our first day back in business for Tuesday, May 26th. So hopefully you're coming in. You were able to reserve your time in Wodify. Remember that you do need to reserve a spot to sign in order to have a class spot with the assigned lanes and all that jazz. So when you do come in here, coaches will take you through a warm-up. And then you have your warm-up WOD. It's going to be an EMOM 6. You are going to be doing 25 slam balls in that first minute. And then in that second minute, what we're going to be doing is hanging from the rig. And you guys are going to be working on that arch hollow swing. So no pull-up, no toe to bar, no nothing happening except nice tight bodies. Shoulders are active, bellies are nice and tight, and we're working on that arch and hollow. After your warm-up WOD, we're going to get to back squatting. And so even though you're given a space of time to try to find a heavy single for the day, we need to take into consideration that the majority of us have not squatted heavy in a long time. So this is your baseline, and that's what we're going to be doing over the next few weeks when we work through foundations, is establishing baselines. So you're going to have time to warm up how you would need to, and then to slowly build to something that's heavy. We don't need to go to failure. We don't need to go anywhere near what our previous 1 rep was, okay? That's not what our goal is. What we need to do is find something that's a struggle, that makes us a little uncomfortable, that could teeter potentially on the borderline of failure, but that's going to be our new baseline starting point, so that we have weights in Wodify that are current and accurate and reflective of where we are physically now, so that when we do need to pull up percentages for work, we're going to be going off of these new percentages and these new weights that we're establishing over the next few weeks. So keep that in mind. It's not a 1 rep max. You are not going to hit your 1 rep max. It's fine, right? We're just going to accept it. We're going to squat a little bit. We're going to see how it feels, and we're going to get heavy-ish for ourselves currently in this period. And then after that, you guys have another EMOM. It's an EMOM 16, so we're going to go through 4 rounds. We are doing calories on the rower, so 15, 12, male, female, 20 wall balls. Do your best to try to get as many reps of that 20 done in that minute as possible without taking a break. And then you're going to have a max effort toe to bar in that 3rd minute. So when we get to the toe to bar reps, your goal is to do as many reps as you can in that minute. Doesn't have to be unbroken in minute 3, but what you should be doing is trying to string some consistent reps together, because it's going to be 4 rounds, and you want to try to build to that consistency. Again, there may be a serious breakdown in movement that's happening, and that's fine. This is a learning period for you to work through these movements again for the first time, see where you are, make lots of notes, and Wodify. And then minute 4 in this workout is going to be rest, right? So minute 1, 2, 3, you work. Minute 4, you rest. We're going to cycle through that 4 times. Again, the way that the classes structures are going to work, if you come in and you go to your lane and you need to spend, the first 3-4 minutes of your hour making sure your equipment is to the standard that you want it to be, you want to take a solid once over and make sure everything's wiped down, you want to take a few extra minutes of mobility, you need to use that lane in that hour space to whatever makes you feel comfortable. You have the freedom and the ability to do that. The coaches are going to be starting a warm-up a couple minutes after that hour, and in an effort to get you through the programmed workout for the day within the time that you're here, okay? So I know there was a little bit of confusion on this idea of guided open gym, but because we just can't be open and have anybody come in and do anything they want at any time, we are allowing you to reserve these lanes of space, and you can essentially choose to do what you want. Our assumption is that a solid 90 to 95% of you are going to be doing the programmed workout on the programmed day along with the class, and that's amazing, and we look forward to that. But if you need to work out, use your workout time in your lane, in your space for something else besides the program today along with the coaches, you are more than welcome to do that. We want everybody to feel comfortable, to feel that they can use this space to what best suits them. And so that's why it was worded like that. That's kind of what our intent is just to give everybody a little bit of a transition period. So that's what you have to look forward to. Tuesday is going to be awesome. Your legs are going to be sore, which is also going to be awesome. And we're just going to keep it rolling as we go through this week. One other thing I do want to note is this is the CrossFit drop down, right? So if you go into Wodify and you pull up the WOD, it's going to say Chagrin Falls CrossFit. There's a drop down that's going to have a couple other programming options in there. You are going to be able to view body weight and limited equipment workouts, which are not going to mirror what we're doing in here at all. It's very different programming. It's longer workouts. It's body weight stuff similar to what Coach Carissa was doing with Cardio Combine. And what you're going to see there is if you can't make it into the gym, or if you're doing our virtual programming, and you need to pull up your workouts, you have access to programming every day that's going to be body weight based with limited equipment, 1 dumbbell or kettlebell. That's really all you're going to need. You're also going to see the drop down for that cardio combine aerobic capacity, okay? That's a little bit different now, and then really there's no equipment. It's aerobic capacity based, so it's going to be different lengths of interval training, asking you to use rowers or bikes or running, different types of things. Essentially no equipment needed with that because it's focused on your cardio capacity, right? Your aerobic capacity. So you have 3 workout tracks that are going to have stuff programmed every day. So not only can you come in here for class time, but we want you to be able to use the outdoor space as well. So if there's running workouts in there and you can finagle it around with the lanes or the warehouse laps and things like that, you know, you can absolutely do that. We have outdoor space that can absolutely be used during the warm weather. We have grass space in the front and the back. The doors are going to be open. So if that means you need to bring your yoga mat and hang out on the grass and do a little bit of mobility and a running workout or a body weight workout, that's awesome. So we want to give you guys options to still be able to get fit and use your fitness and your time to the best of your abilities. So that's why there's going to be those different tracks that we're going to be programming every day. So you have 3 programs that you could potentially follow, and we hope that that's going to help get you to where you want to be. Okay, so this was your whiteboard briefing for Tuesday. The coaches will be demoing these movements in class, so we're not going to take up too much of your time with the movement demos. Obviously though, if you have any questions, if you do plan to do this at home, if you're still kind of trying to figure out when and if you can get into the gym, by all means give us a little email and we can help answer those questions for you, but we will see you all soon.